Blu Wolf Podcast.
Hey everyone, this is Willie Cantu with the Blu Wolf Podcast. I'm sorry about the way I look. I came back from the gym and started doing shit at the house and all. Still gloating over the Trump win. I know there's some people, because I got a comment on a Facebook post, quit gloating, it doesn't look good on your character, and this dumb shit doesn't know me. I'm going to gloat as long as I fucking want, because this election really weighed on me, and as you see, a lot of other people. And the will of the people spoke, unanimously with it all. I don't want to get too long-winded on so many other things I'd like to talk about, but, enjoy ourselves, celebrate, just fucking do it, man. Some people just say, no, don't throw it in other people's face. Well, if they're the ones that were giving you shit about things and calling you a Nazi, which I've heard happen. Poor friend of mine, his wife called him a Nazi, woke up that next morning and started on his ass as if Donald Trump won by one vote and it was his. And I pray that those two fix it and she pulls her head out of her ass and realizes, this dude is he's a military veteran. He was a combat medic, and she's calling him a fucking Nazi, man. I hope they figure it out. I don't know. But if anybody else is getting that shit, may God be with you on it all. But, we need to get back to work here in San Antonio and Bexar County, because as you saw, and if you see on the map, most of Texas was red, which was all for Trump. And then you had certain cities like Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, El Paso, blue. And San Antonio and Bexar County overwhelmingly voted blue against Donald Trump before Kamala Harris. But as you see the results across the country, people woke up. And my faith in humanity has been restored. They woke up and they spoke overwhelmingly. He won the popular vote too. So liberals don't have shit to really talk about. Of course, they're blaming Joe Biden. They're eating themselves. But what does that say for our leadership in San Antonio, our leadership in Bexar County? And really all I'm concerned with, not just only, but my biggest thing and the thing that I've been talking about in my podcast is law enforcement. So what's going to happen with us? Okay. Obviously, we'll get in a new DOJ. They'll kick out the corrupt DOJ. Hopefully they go after some of these assholes, because they were extremely nefarious in some of the shit they pulled. Stop targeting people. Political enemies is what they were doing. And so we don't have to worry about necessarily that. And we know Donald Trump loves the police. The left doesn't. They didn't. We have management within law enforcement that are leftist, so they don't love their own culture. And they're displaying that because they're not supporting law enforcement officers, whether it be city or county or federal. They're not. They're not doing the things that they should. And what do? We had an election. You just reelected, reinstalled a admitted Democrat into the Bexar County Sheriff's position, Javier Salazar. McManus, we don't know his political affiliation, but the things he's been doing lately, screwing over officers unnecessarily, running really poor investigations that don't help the officer or anybody else. He's pulling leftist bullshit. And we do know our city government, Maria Villagomez, she's a leftist. She's all about DEI. Our city council, they're leftists, most of them. In fact, 3/4 of them probably. So what's going to happen with the SAPD and the Bexar County officers, sheriffs, deputies, things like that? What's going to happen? What's going to change? That's something to think about. We're going to keep calling out their bullshit, because this isn't a bitch session about it. We bring the receipts. We can prove to you what they're doing and how they're doing it. It's the results showing you that it's ending up where these officers are found righteous. They're found that they did the right things. They're found that they were justified in their actions. So what's next? What are we going to do? I'll still keep calling these assholes out, but I'm retired. Just speak out. People can listen. They can not listen, whatever. But who's going to be your voice to be on your side that actually has some sort of strength in their voices and actions? I would say for the San Antonio Police Department, that's the San Antonio Police Officers Association and their president. And he hasn't been doing anything either. And I've heard that and confirmed that through these officers that have been through the ringer, and they're not getting any help from that side. So who's left? Who's going to do this? Bexar County, I don't know much about you guys' situation. I hope you guys fix that as well. So, contact me if you got my number. Send me an email, a comment on Facebook at Blu Wolf, BLU Wolf Podcast. Let me know these things, because I got a lot more CIs now than I did when I was a covert detective, and everything is definitely between us. I don't share my sources, but I know people are concerned, and we're gaining steam because people are enjoying that we're speaking out about the things that are weighing heavily on them. So let's enjoy this next 4 years. Hopefully it's the next 12 years, because Vance, I have a lot of faith in that guy. So good luck, folks. Y'all stay safe.